What's going on, folks? Blake Morse here for EGMNOW.com, and I am talking with Kyle, and he is the senior producer on the new Tomb Raider. How are you doing?
Great. Yourself?
I'm doing excellent. So here at E3, you guys are showing off the newest incarnation of Lara Croft, and I gotta say, she looks a lot younger, and she might have lost some weight.
Yeah, it's about making that origin story really resonate with now, right? Like modern day, modern time. Here she is on her first great adventure, trying to go out there and see what's afoot. And as she finds herself on this Dragon's Triangle island, she's trying to figure out how to survive now. And that was a little bit off of the plan of what she was going for.
So it's less about finding hidden artifacts and more about just getting off the island?
I think it's a lot more about that hero's journey. It's a lot more of a coming of age as she tries to figure out what's it like to be a Tomb Raider. What does that mean? And as she goes from zero to hero, she's going on an arc that really resonates, right? She's going in a place where she has to deal with very real things, like the first time she takes life, first time she takes human life. What does that look like, and what does that do to a person?
So you guys are introducing a whole lot of new game mechanics and really changing the script for the game. What are some of the new features we're going to be seeing in the next Tomb Raider?
It's about seeing a world that has dynamic traversal in it. As you're moving through, you're hitting up stuff, and you feel as though she has weight to the scene. The worlds are alive. We talk a lot about woman versus nature, a lot about what it's like to really bring that world to life and be believable by way of whether the opponents are wolves or whether or not they're hostile people coming at her, all the way through to her feeling like that smart, resourceful Lara. You know, that she's actually dealing with things like mass and fire and water and the resourcefulness that it will take to overcome those obstacles. And then, of course, exploration's a major part of the game.
As you can see back here, Lara Croft has a bow. This kind of seems to be the year of the bow at E3. And does that mean that she's not going to have her trademark dual pistols anymore?
Well, I think that Lara's trying to find who she is in this game, and a lot of the same way that you would look at a Bond movie, and when you saw Daniel Craig come in as Bond in the very beginning, and they ask him what to drink, and he's like, what? Right? He didn't know to say shaken, not stirred as a martini. I think that Lara, as she's going through this game, she uses the bow as her signature weapon. It's very attuned to survival. It's very much not just a weapon, but also a piece of gear, something that helps her to actually move through this world. And so that's a key part of it. As she starts to figure out who she is, then she'll start to figure out what her weapons look like, but for now, this is a signature weapon.
Well, you guys are beating the crud out of Lara Croft this time around. She's getting stabbed through the abdomen, cut up. Like, you guys are just beating her up. Why are you being so mean to Lara?
It's about watching the story by which somebody is forged. In the same way Batman begins, you understood who he is and why he is Batman and what made him that. I think the same goes for Lara. You understand why Lara is the way that she is when we complete this story.
Awesome, man. Well, we're really looking forward to it. When is it going to be launching?
March 5th, 2013.
March 5th. All right. Keep it here on EGMNOW.com for more Tomb Raider updates.